Good morning, motherfuckers. It is I, your main motherfucker, Mr. Late Night Saturday, sleeping church on Sunday, the sinister minister, Murky motherfucking Monday. I'd like to welcome you back to the shack. This week on the channel, haters. But first,
you are watching the Murky Munde channel. Please like, please share, please subscribe, ring the bell for updates.
And now it's time for a walk with the witch.
Hey, motherfucker. Let's go for a walk. Now, I know that things is fixing to become normal around this motherfucker. And I know some of y'all can't wait. You're looking forward to, things getting back to normal and shit. And some of y'all need normal. We kind of need normalcy. If you used to getting a taco on Tuesday, well, a hamburger ain't gonna do, And this has kind of been a time where, we've been having to make do and we've been stripped of normal. And spend a lot of time wondering when we gonna get back, when shit gonna be normal, And it makes me think, when I was in the military, the first time I heard the term snafu. Now, I know a lot of y'all might have heard the term snafu, which is to say situation normal, all fucked up. Well, snafu was what I heard first in the military, and it stands for situation normal, everything fucked up. And then later, when I was in the military, someone told me that it was originally snafu, but that it meant situation normal, always fucked up. Either way, the situation was fucked up, and that was normal. You see, if you're a righteous motherfucker, you know that there's no such thing as normal. That the only real normal is for the situation to be fucked up. And you just get to see more degrees of how things can be fucked up. The reality comes into place when you are asleep in your normalcy. And then somebody come along and take away not just your tacos, but your fucking hamburgers too. When you ain't got two things that match and you want normal, you normally wipe your ass with toilet paper. But now you've been wiping your ass with paper towels. That's not normal. And you upset because shit ain't normal. You try to watch TV, all they talking about is that motherfucking thing. That's it. You want to watch regular TV, but regular TV ain't even normal. Shit don't seem normal. Well, let me tell you, shit never was normal. Like I said, if the situation is normal, then it's always everything all fucked up. Amen.
And now it's time for Lost in the Wilderness of the Wicked and Weary.
Welcome back. This week on the channel, we're going to talk about the haters. Those motherfuckers that talk shit about you behind your back. Those motherfuckers that put ugly ass posts on your motherfucking shit. Motherfuckers that always be looking fucking cross and shit, making fucking caras and shit. Those motherfuckers that just don't like nothing that you do. It's hard when you are brought up, in a sense where things are going the way they're supposed to go. You are raised in love. Your mother and your father love you. If you got brothers and sisters, they love you. Your cousins, your tias and tios, they love you, And then you meet people and they become your friends, right? And then you develop a love for them. you know, and they become almost like family too. So, you know, then it's like you're dealing with, you know, constantly being given love. And in the proper environment, we grow, we flourish with love and nurturing. You know, when we get that, we know kind of how to process that, you know, and to use those good, wonderful feelings and do good things. Now, occasionally, you run across a motherfucker who don't like your ass. She don't give a fuck about your ass. And they hate you, as it would seem. And sometimes we don't really know how to process that. You know, we just assume that, you know, in the same way someone gives you love, well, you give love in return. So it would seem natural that when someone gives you fucking ugly shit, that subsequently you would give them ugly shit in return. But really, that's really not how it works. You know, some would say that the man said turn the other cheek. I'm not always in agreement with that mentality. I understand, but that's a struggle for me. You know what I mean? I'm one of those people that I'm going to turn the other cheek and I'm going to come back with a fucking right hook, motherfucker. You know what I mean? But that's me. That's my struggle, you know. But the real thing is to understand how to process someone's ill feelings about you. What do you do with that toxic shit? And being a toxic person myself, I understand, you know, how to process that. I also, having spent a lot of my time having been a motherfucking hater, I can tell you that there is something to being able to deliver toxic shit to motherfuckers that deserve toxic shit. Now, you heard right. I admitted right now that I'm a hater. Part of being a righteous motherfucker is knowing your own flaws. Not just simply knowing the motherfuckers, but coming to accept them. Not necessarily accept them and be like tolerating those things. These are things you got to work on. You know, like some of y'all out there working on y'all abs. You know, some of y'all out there working on y'all's credit score or whatever. All these things that are really irrelevant. Some of y'all need to be out here working on y'all's spiritual self. Because that's what fucking is eternal in this motherfucker. Your body is going to go to the dust, right? So, no matter how good you look today, you ain't gonna look that good come tomorrow. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. No matter how much money you have today, you came in this motherfucker penniless, you gonna leave penniless. So it is this motherfucker, the inside here motherfucker, you know, that you need to work on. And for me, part of that is you gotta know where you are fucked up. You know what I mean? So yes, there's been a lot of times in my life where I, Murky motherfucking Munde, hated on a motherfucker. You know, it's true. If you haven't hated on a motherfucker, something ain't wrong with your ass. Something is wrong with your ass, I should say. You know, whatever. Anyway, the thing about it is this. When it comes right down to it, there are only two types of haters, right? The hater that we assume that they all are is the hater, the one that fucking hates your ass, you know, has murderous, ugliest thoughts about your ass, you know what I mean? Those are the true, they hate you, right? But then there's the haters out there that really love your ass and don't know how to express that love or that like or that desire or that affinity towards you. And so the only thing that comes out of them is this hate, you know, and that's those people I say they love to hate your ass. Those are the motherfuckers that are always on your shit, always on your shit, always on your shit because they love you. They love you. They love you. But they don't want to be like all your fucking friends and shit, all just loving on your ass and shit. Nah, you gotta be too cool for that shit. So they're always gonna be on the tip of your tongue by talking shit. It's my way, so that you're there. You know, it's a relationship, right? The thing about it is this: is that you have to understand that at the bottom of that, it's easy to learn to deal with that shit, just as it's easy to learn to deal with motherfuckers that just out and out hate you. Okay. Really, the thing that you need to do in order to understand how to process that toxicity, how to, because it's coming to you, it's got your name on it. It's a curse with your name on it, and it's sent into the universe to you, right? And so inevitably, on some level or another, be it the minuscule where you don't even know it's even there type shit, or where it's the grandiose, where all you can think about is how this motherfucker can't leave it alone, you know, where it could come to fisticuffs, you know what I mean, or some, you know, poke and slash type shit, you know. It could even get to a point where it's like trigger, pow, you know. Hate can be a motherfucker, you know, and the processes of dealing with it generally don't really do anything about that. You know, you kind of still are stuck with that toxic shit. You know what I mean? You still got it. How I process hate, generally for me, was that I would always just apply this to art. I would always pour this out into that creative flow. And so I never held on to anything toxic. I could always express it in this painting or this drawing. And so I could always look at that and go, yeah, that's that time that motherfucker was pissing me off about that shit. And look what it did for me. You know, I learned something in that painting. I got to process something through that, and that I can still touch on that feeling, but you know, that feeling's not in me. It's not there. And so there are things where you got to learn the things that you are passionate about, that is the place where you purge. That's the place where you empty out all your that shit that people give you into your passions. It's not necessarily to say to use that shit as spite. It's not to say to use that shit as something to fuel you, but that's a good place that if you got to build that, if you got that fire going already, then all you got to do is throw a couple of them, you know, logs of shit that these people give you on there, and then you get a nice big fire, you know what I mean? And then when you do whatever you do, say build a car or say fucking row a motherfucking boat or some shit, you feel that strength because you're using that negativity in a positive sense for you. You got to figure out that thing that you love, and in that love, that is where you can dispose all the hate the world gives you. It's the best place to burn that shit up, because any true love is eternal and that flame is hot. No hate can stand in that shit.
Now it's time for your horoscope.
Aries. Bang your head. Mental health to drive you mad. Bang your head. Taurus. Gemini. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Cancer. Is there anybody out there? Leo. Make a man say it's all gone away. Kicking the feeling. Hey, hey, hey. I am the world. God with the gun. I am a legend. Virgo. Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live. I cannot die. Catch a to myself, biting my heart and say, hell! Libra. Welcome to the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. Scorpio. I knew a girl named Nikki, I guess you can say she was a sex fiend. Met her at a hotel lobby, masturbating with a magazine. Sagittarius. You gotta fight for your right to party! Capricorn. Cats. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away your rain? Pisces, round and round, you know we'll find our way, just give it time. Aquarius, one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. And now it's time for joke of the motherfucking week. Okay, two guys are sitting at the bar, right? Drinking their beers. Guy looks over and says, "Your mother's a redhead and a whore." This guy takes a sip of his beer. "I dare you to repeat that." This guy takes a sip of his beer. "Your mother's a redhead and a whore." This guy takes a sip of his beer. "Say it again and I'll whip your ass." This guy takes a sip of his beer. "Your mother's a redhead and a whore." Make it fight. And then they fight, and then they go back and sit down at the bar. This guy takes a sip of his beer. "Your mother's a redhead and a whore." This guy takes a sip of his beer. And he says, "I dare you to repeat that." This guy takes a sip of his beer. "Your mother's a redhead and a whore." This guy takes a sip of his beer. "Say it again and I'll whip your ass." This guy takes a sip of his beer. "Your mother's a redhead and a whore." They get the fight. And then they stop and go sit down at the bar. Take a sip of his beer. "Your mother's a redhead and a whore." This guy said, "I dare you to repeat that." Take a sip of his beer. "Your mother's a redhead and a whore." This guy takes a sip of his beer. "Say it again and I'll kick your ass." This guy takes a sip of his beer. "Your mother's a redhead and a whore." They go sit in the bar. And they're all fucked up. Sip his beer. "Your mother's still a redhead and a fucking whore." Sip his beer. He says, Father, he's gonna take a sip of his beer. Yes, my son. He's gonna take a sip of his beer. He said, your daughter is a redhead and a whore as well. Well, it's about that time for you motherfuckers to get the hell up on out of here. But first, I'm gonna send you off with a blessing. A little bit of fire on this sage here. Yeah, get that on there real good. Smudge you motherfuckers real quick. May your body be free of the urge to smack a mask off a motherfucker who comes too close with your ass just because they think we free to move around. 6 feet is 6 feet. In the name of the Almighty Creator. He said, behold, I send you out, sheep amongst the wolves. Oh, for be righteous. Like to thank you, motherfucker, for watching Murky Munde channel. Tune in next week.
Thank you for watching the Murky Munde channel, motherfucker. Now come on back next week, baby.